Roy talks Kamelot reunion and 20th anniversary of The Black Halo, exclusive interview 2025. In an exciting new interview with powerofmetal.cl, former Kamelot frontman Roy has shared some thrilling news for fans. Mark your calendars for July 5, 2025, because Roy is set to take the stage at the Tokyo Marine Hall in São Paulo, Brazil, for a special one-night-only performance celebrating the 20th anniversary of the iconic album, The Black Halo. When asked why this moment feels right for such a celebration, Roy reflected, "Well, it's been 20 years since it was released, and The Black Halo is undoubtedly one of the most significant albums in my career. It just felt appropriate to honor this milestone, and that's exactly what we're doing in São Paulo on July 5th. So, what makes The Black Halo such a timeless classic?" Roy explained, "It was a pivotal moment in the band's evolution, both collectively and individually. The timing was perfect, and we had some fresh collaborations. It was our first record with SPV, which meant we had the budget to experiment and really bring our ideas to life in the studio. The lyrics resonated with many, and I believe it was a unique alignment of talent that created something truly special. The Black Halo has definitely stood the test of time and is a classic in the genre." Roy also opened up about his current relationship with his former bandmates. "Thomas, Youngblood, Kamelot founder, and I still chat on the phone occasionally, mainly because we have some business matters to discuss. I also catch up with Casey Grillo, former Kamelot drummer, from time to time. We keep in touch." When asked about the possibility of reuniting with Kamelot for a special concert, Roy revealed, "We've been discussing it, but there are many factors that need to align for that to happen. The current lineup of Kamelot has their commitments, and I have my own schedule. But both Thomas and I are open to the idea of doing something together in the future. The logistics, timing, and finances are all things we need to figure out. But who knows? We'll see." Originally released in 2005, The Black Halo is a landmark in metal history, featuring unforgettable tracks like March of Mephisto, The Haunting, Somewhere in Time, and When the Lights Are Down. To celebrate this milestone, a special The Black Halo 20th Anniversary Edition has just been released in various formats, including a limited edition wooden box set with splattered vinyl, a collector's chalice, a ring, a pendant in a velvet bag, a 20-page booklet, and an exclusive autograph card. Other exciting variants include deluxe marbled vinyl and a digipack CD edition, all released via Napalm Records on March 14, 2025, exactly 2 decades after its original debut. Adding to the excitement, Roy is also featured as a special guest on Here Be Dragons, the latest album from Tobias Sammet AVANTASIA. His powerful vocals shine in a grand and emotional power ballad, marking another thrilling chapter in his return to the music scene. Sammet himself praised Roy's contribution, calling it one of the most moving and emotional, yet biggest ballads I have ever done. Reflecting on his departure from Kamelot nearly 15 years ago, Roy shared that a multitude of factors influenced his decision. The now 55-year-old Norwegian singer announced his exit in April 2011 after taking time off to recover from burnout. In a candid interview, he explained, "Everything just became too much. The constant travel, the demands of work, and my personal life were pulling me in different directions. I was struggling to balance my onstage persona with who I wanted to be at home. It was tearing me apart. I wasn't really present for my family, and I knew I had to make a change." Roy's journey took a spiritual turn after leaving Kamelot, as he joined a church in Moss, Norway. He elaborated, "I've always been fascinated by big questions and spirituality. After hitting my lowest point in 2010, I experienced things that changed my perspective on life and faith. It was a process, and I still have my struggles, but those experiences have gradually transformed how I view life and my time on this planet. 3 years ago, Roy expressed gratitude for Kamelot's ability to continue without him, stating, "I had no intention to hurt the band. It was a personal decision, and I'm just thankful they managed to move on successfully." Con has also reformed his pre-Kamelot band, Conception, releasing an EP in 2018 and a full-length album in 2020. Reflecting on his departure from Kamelot, he said, "Quitting was the best decision I ever made. It wasn't about the band, it was about my life and how I was living it. I was overworked and not present for my family. It was a tough choice, but I knew it was necessary." Kamelot officially welcomed Tommy Karavik as their new lead singer in June 2012, and the band has since released 4 albums with him. When asked about Kamelot's recent material, Roy shared, "Yes, I've listened to some of their new stuff. It sounds like classic Kamelot to me, and Tommy is a fantastic singer." As Roy Con prepares for his special performance in São Paulo, fans are left buzzing with anticipation for what the future may hold, including the possibility of a Kamelot reunion. Stay tuned for more updates.